about how to use the mmv command, which I find very useful. Now the mmv command can be used to rename files, multiple files, and you can also use it to add prefix, to add suffix, to do a lot of cool stuffs. There's a website that I will show us that actually has those stuff. um, Maybe in another video I'll do that. But if you let me just copy the link of the site. So if you go to this site, this is the link of that site. If you go to this site, you can see more examples of how to use the mmv. Okay, so let's quickly see. If you want to use the mmv, let's say I want to remove all these prefix, affix, underscore, and I want only the serial number, the numbers with this. So how can I do that? So this is the way you do it. You have these two empty string. So the first empty string will contain command for the source. Then the second empty string will contain the command for the new names. So this is the present name now. What you use is you use asterisk. If you put one asterisk here, you are also supposed to put #1 here to match it. So anytime you have one asterisk here, you should have another #1 here to match that. If you put an asterisk here and you don't put an #1 here, then that means you are deleting that in your new name. So if I put another asterisk again, another asterisk, I must also put #2 here. So if I put #1 and I don't put the #2, then that means whatever this represents will not persist. It will be removed in the new name. Okay, if I put only #2 here, as you may guess, it means #1 and asterisk maps to #1. Since #1 is not there, so whatever the asterisk represent will be removed in the new name. So going with that background knowledge, you can now tweak it based on what you want to do. So let's say you want to remove all the affinis underscore. So I want to remove all these affinis underscore. So what I will do is I will use the underscore as the trick to separate what I want to remove and what I want to keep. So I want to remove the affinis underscore. Okay, so what that means is that this asterisk represent affinis. Of course, this underscore maps with underscore. The second asterisk represent all the remaining things here. So what I will now do is here, I don't want the affinix, so I will now use #1, but I want the remaining ones. #2, I will include #2. So this asterisk here means #2. So it means that all these 261.jpg is represented with this asterisk, second one, and that means I want to retain their names here too in #2. But what about this underscore? It now depends on me. If I want to keep the underscore, I will add underscore again. If I don't want to keep the underscore, if I don't put it, that means the underscore too will be deleted. Okay, so let's say I want to replace the underscore with what makes sense. In my own case, I don't want to include it, so I want to take away the underscore too. So what I'll just do is, all I need is just to put #2 to map the rest. So once I press enter, very fast it does that. If we check it again, you will see that it's gone. All the affinix is gone completely. Let's say I want to add it back. So I'll start again MB. I create my two placeholder. So this is my source now. So these are my source file name. So I'll put an asterisk to represent all of them. So here too, because I want to keep the names, I'll put #1 here too to keep it. But since I want to add something to it, so I'll just add my Affinix here in my new name, and I want to put the underscore too. So what it means is that all these will be kept, all these names will be kept, and this Affinix underscore will be prefixed, or if you want to put it at the end, will be suffixed. So if I do that and I press ls, you see it's back. Alright, that's how you can use MMV. Thank you. I hope this helps someone out there. Thank you, and see you in the next video.